Previously on Fly with the Guy. Today is day 4. But today is also my birthday. Happy birthday, dear Randall. Cause I wish on a star that somewhere you are thinking.
Side down.
Yeah? Okay.
Some people have been called out to work. Now every time the phone goes off, I'm like thinking, I'm getting a call to go somewhere. Goat cheese and herb.
No, thank you.
Also, the tickets are already purchased. For tomorrow, we're going to the Louvre.
I've been trying to make my wallet fold all day. Cashing in my dreams, big payout. Underneath my money tree, big shade.
Good morning, frequent flyers. If this is your first time seeing my face, hi, I'm Brandon. I'm a guy who flies. Today is day 7 of me being on this mystery charter assignment. I still have not been used, just sitting, waiting to be used. But since I'm not on call or anything like that today, I'm going to take the opportunity to go to the Louvre. We're going to go visit Mona and them. So come on along. What's up, voiceover Brandon back. So first things first, we're going to load up on quite a bit of breakfast because I have a long day planned for me. I don't know what to expect, but everyone's told me it could be a day. So I'm going to load up on breakfast. Bam, check out that plate. Quick walk to the train. I actually really like the metro system in Paris. They make it really simple to follow. I mean, as long as you got like Google or Apple Maps, I mean, you can get around. Follow the signs in the train and follow the signs in the station. And I really like that they also have these barriers to prevent people from falling over, causing delays or whatever. So I'm with Alex today. She's joining me at the Louvre. I tried to get a little money shot for my little thumbnail, and I was just heartbroken when these people were just minding their business. It just broke my whole shot. I was like, give it up. But nonetheless, we got tickets for the 10:30 entry, and I thought like, okay, cool, it's a short crowd. No, this is the line for us at 10:30. But I will say that the line moved fairly quickly, so we got on the inside eventually. I'm not even going to try to remember everything we saw, but here are some pieces that caught my eye during my 3-hour visit to the Louvre in less than 7 minutes.
It's our set.
Overall, it was a really great visit. If you plan to go, definitely go in the morning and prepare for the crowds. Just in case you didn't know, the Louvre actually has a mall, like once you exit down below. So yeah, there's more shopping to be done, but I refrained this time. Instead, we decided to go out and get something to eat. This is actually the site where the Christmas market that I was at was held, and it was super muddy, and I had on white shoes, but I braved it. Unfortunately, all of the outdoor little cafes out here in the Tuileries Gardens were closed, so we ended up hopping over to this other bar that we found that was very much the mix of like Irish American pub situation. But we just kind of did some tapas style snacks. We weren't quite ready to go back home yet, so then we hopped back on the train and bam, we were at the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower is completely different in the day than it is at night. Personally, I prefer it at night. I've never been up, and we were going to go up, but they had the very top of it closed for construction like renovations, and I didn't care to go to like the midsection, so instead, we hopped over to a cafe to warm up, got some warm beverages with a continued view. Not quite ready to go home, we hopped on the metro once again and headed over to Champs-Élysées for a little bit more FOOLALA before eventually deciding it was time to go home. Stopped at the grocery for a few more bottles of wine before finally being able to get off my feet, but not in those outside clothes. Alright, frequent flyers, I just got back from dinner. We had a really nice day exploring Paris. It's actually our last day here because we got a schedule change and I'm being sent home. Didn't do anything wrong. It's just the operation that they thought I would be needed for, I'm not needed for anymore. We are headed back home, and we're not going home in one day. We're going home in 2 days. So we get to fly somewhere totally different tomorrow. Current time is 10 p.m. and I have a van of 5:25 a.m. Less than 8 hours. Y'all already know, get ready for it. And this is what the room looks like. Atrocious, I know, it's bad. I'm gonna pack up. I think I might be able to get like 4 solid hours of sleep. So I'll take this time to address what is kind of taking place over the last 8 days, because it seemed like I've done nothing, but I've actually done quite a bit. So over the last, I would say, month and a half, I've really shown what charter operations look like. It's very different than scheduled operations when airlines know they're going to have certain flights going out on these days at these times. Oftentimes, charters will literally pop up at the last minute, and the airline has to be prepared to respond. If they have the equipment, i.e. the aircraft and the crew in place, they can accept it, and then when they don't have those things in place, they have to turn them away. And so what you all have essentially seen me do the last 7 days is sit in Paris on reserve for potential charters that could have happened. There were some that did happen, and I mentioned in a previous vlog that other people were called out. I just happened to not get called out for any of them on this particular trip. So whereas it might seem like a waste of time, this is why airlines do reserve. This is why airlines keep crew on a minimum monthly guarantee for reasons like this, so they can pay us for so many hours guaranteed whether we fly them or not fly them. Essentially, I could be sitting at home doing reserve, or I could have been sitting in Paris doing reserve. I much prefer the latter.